Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Kind of an oxymoron there. But you know what? We're here. We're back. It is a very kind of dreary start to the week, and we are in for a really stormy afternoon. I know you guys are sick of this. Trust me, I get it. It has been a really rainy, stormy pattern that we've been in, really helping out the drought. But today we're going to see widespread storms through the afternoon. There's actually a little bit of a higher threat for a few strong to severe storms today. Last several weeks, it's just been rain, right? Today there's more energy in the atmosphere, so we could see damaging winds, a few severe storms, and some power outages, but it's really flash flooding that we're the most concerned about. Yesterday at the airport, we picked up 3.5 inches of rain. That was a daily record. Areas south of I-20 saw significant rainfall, so the ground's already so saturated. So any additional rain is going to cause creeks and streams to rise quickly. As you can see, it's pretty stormy across the entire southeast. There's a little wave of showers moving in now, but then you see that wave up there in Illinois. That's going to arrive later on today. So right now, looks like some storms for Gordon County, Calhoun, Pickens County getting ready to see some storms. Even Cherokee County could see some storms here in the next hour. But it's really between about 2 to 7 p.m. where I'm the most concerned for widespread storms. So these are really going to start to pop off here through the afternoon. By the time you head to bed, it should be mostly dry. So it's going to be an afternoon event, okay? So I've just updated the futurecast. It's pretty accurate. So let's take you hour by hour. You can see by 2 p.m. again, those storms widespread, bubbling up, okay? And they will continue through the time the kids get out of school. Again, Newton County went back today. Chattooga County is back. So it is going to be a stormy afternoon. You can see by 6 p.m. the storms look a little bit less widespread. So really an early afternoon event, but there'll still be a lot of energy in the atmosphere to work with. So not terrible for the evening commute, but still not great. It's really essentially not till sunset that we will dry out tonight. Again, the main risk is for flash flooding. There's a 15% chance for flash flooding. That's not extremely high, but it's moderately high, okay? And then again, a damaging wind risk, it's only at 5%. So it's not going to be like a severe weather outbreak by any means, but we could see a few storms with downbursts, which are winds that come out of a storm and then kind of go all directions. Usually when we get those storms in the summer, we see down trees and some power outages. So that's also a possibility today. High temperatures today will be held into the mid-80s at highest, 83 to maybe 86 degrees because of the storms and the rain. So at least it's going to be not too hot outside. After today, we jump back into the 90s. In fact, by the middle of this week, we are in the mid-90s. And Thursday and Friday, when most of the school districts head back to school, it will be 95 and 96 degrees. So we're going to transition back half of the week into a much drier, but also hotter pattern, okay? Taking you tomorrow, I want to start at 5 a.m. because look up in Tennessee. You see those little showers? We may get a cluster of storms that drops down into Georgia tomorrow. We start to get this northwesterly flow starting tomorrow, and we get these storm systems called MCSs. They're called mesoscale convective systems. They're basically clusters of thunderstorms that ride down into Georgia. They are extremely hard to predict the timing and the intensity of these storm systems. It's a frequent pattern that we see in the summer, and you just need to know that at any time of day, night, morning, afternoon, there's a chance for these clusters of storms tomorrow and Wednesday. Again, it looks like tomorrow morning could be pretty stormy from Atlanta up to the north, and then we dry out a little bit tomorrow afternoon. Can't rule out another stray storm dipping in tomorrow evening, but it doesn't look as bad tomorrow, but a 40% chance of rain. Then on Wednesday, not too bad again, until the afternoon, we could see some storms popping from Atlanta down to the south of the city. So once again, both tomorrow and Wednesday, there's about a 40% chance of rain. It then drops to 20 Thursday and Friday. So I know a lot of you are saying, when is this pattern going to end? Well, the second half of the week does look drier, especially Thursday and Friday. So that is the good news there. Now, we have to talk about the tropics. There is a wave way out in the Atlantic that the National Hurricane Center has given a 50% chance of development in the next 7 days. What does that mean? It means that by this weekend, there's about a half and half chance that this could become our next named storm of the season. You can see that big area of orange. That's where it's headed, which is towards the Caribbean. I will tell you that models are not handling this well. Some models have it moving to the Gulf. Others have it riding up the eastern United States. Neither of them have it becoming a hurricane right now or having a major impact on land, but these systems are really hard to predict this far out. So this is something that we're going to be watching very closely by this weekend and into next week. And you guys, August, which is what, 2 days away, 3 days away, is through the month of August is when the sea surface temperatures really start heating up. So it is the month where we see the greatest uptick in activity in the Atlantic. And I want to remind you that NOAA has predicted a very hyperactive season this year. So we're going to be watching very closely the Atlantic through the month of August. And we always are watching, right? But it is a month where we'll probably start to see a lot more things going on in the Atlantic Ocean. So putting this all together for you, 80% chance of storms today. It's pretty high, okay? Flash flooding, a few strong storms with damaging winds. Could see some storms tomorrow morning early, but generally we'll start to enter into a slightly drier pattern. Still going to see scattered thunderstorms Tuesday, Wednesday, definitely more sunshine, and that will allow us to warm into the 90s. Mid-levels of the atmosphere get hot. Thursday and Friday, it looks mostly dry, mid-90s. That's when most of the kids head back to school. And then this weekend's going to stay quite hot, low 90s. I do see the potential for some storms Saturday night. Both of the models, Euro and GFS, hitting on the storm system Saturday night. So something just to note, that's the reason I've gone 40% on Saturday. But the days don't look too bad. So if you want to get out to the pool or you have lake plans, it'll be a good weekend for that. Again, Jen will be on in just a few minutes. She's monitoring that cluster of storms already dropping in northwest Georgia, and we will be closely tuned to the forecast through the day today, but it is going to be quite stormy this afternoon. I've been getting a lot of questions about the drought. We've gotten over 12 inches of rain this month, so the drought monitor will update on Thursday. As of last week's drought, which took into account the rain through last Tuesday, and if you guys, I know it's hard to remember, we got the most rain between Tuesday and Thursday. So last week's drought monitor did not account for most of the rain that we've picked up this month. Still had us in a drought. I think that's over, okay? Just we've gotten so much rain in the last week that we'll get that drought monitor update on Thursday, but I do expect us to be out of the drought, okay? All right, everyone. I hope you have a great Monday. I hope it's not too Monday-ish for you out there. And just know, as the week goes on, the weather is going to improve. Okay, have a great day.